Hey, hey, hey. How is my beautiful people today? I hope you're shining bright, not letting anybody dim that light. I had done a whole beginning of the video and wasn't even recording. Gotta laugh at your own self. Yes. But anyway, I hope you're shining bright, not letting anybody dim that light, like I said. Motivational moment. If that's not for you, fast forward. Fast forward. Somebody need to hear the motivational moment. So I am inclined to give them what they need. If it's not for you, you can fast forward. All right, the motivational moment. I'm going to need you to put on the whole armor of God. I'm going to need you to put that helmet on, which is watching your thoughts, being mindful what you are taking in as your thoughts, and releasing what doesn't resonate with you. Being mindful of negative self-talk. Being mindful of whatever you're watching, whatever you're receiving, about what you're seeing, what you're thinking about what you're seeing. Being mindful of your thoughts in general. All right. Guard your heart. That's the breastplate of righteousness. You need to guard your heart from people, places, and things that do not resonate with you. Period. You need to set boundaries. You need to make sure that your heart is protected. Make sure that you're not giving your time, your attention, and your effort to people that's going to use and abuse you and break your heart. Make sure that you are being truthful and honest about your feelings. All of that concerning your heart. Your heart gate. The shoes, your feet, the shoes of preparation of the gospel of peace. Your shoes, where are you going? Watching where you're going, where are you being led? What places are your shoes? What places are you taking your shoes, your feet? Where are you at? What people are around you? What people are leading you? Leading your feet to places they don't have no business going. Leading you out of your character. You got to watch where you go. Watch where you're being led by people, places, and things. You on a road, you on a pathway with the Most High. And the Most High is who's going to lead, guide, and direct your path. Be mindful when people come into your life and trying to lead you down another way, another pathway that you know that the Most High have not told you about, shown you about, spoke to you about. It's a totally opposite thing. You have to make sure and be mindful that you check the spirit by the spirit. Make sure that you're being led, that you're getting the right information. So you will always be, your feet will always be where they're supposed to be. Be planted where they're supposed to be. Will be walking in the paths that they need to be walking in. The shield of faith. The shield of faith is your spirit. Your spirit man. You have to make sure that you have your faith in check, not fear. Make sure that your spirit man is not heavy and riddled with fear. Make sure that it is always in faith of the Most High, in faith in yourself, and you have a trust in you and a trust in your intuition, what you see, what you hear, that you trust that. Trust the God in you that's speaking through you and speaking to you, that you trust it. That is your intuition. And in that trust, what they call it the shield of faith. It will always protect you from what is coming, what is trying to harm you. It will always alert you. Your faith will always see you through. That's what I mean when I say that. That your faith will always see you through, because your faith is your shield. It's what you fight. It's how you fight in the spirit realm. It's by faith. Something that you can't even see. Believing in something and trusting in something that you can't even see. That is your spiritual weapon, and that is your power. The sword of truth. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Make sure that whatever comes out of your mouth, it's in order, it's in decency and order. It is the will of God. It is what God will want you to say. Now, ain't nobody talking about you got to be perfect. I keep saying it, and I have to keep saying it, because these messages are really deep and they really in your face, but nobody's perfect. God don't expect for you to be perfect. But when you make a mistake, correct it. When you say something that you shouldn't have said, then you need to deal with that. But in order to do that, you have to be mindful that you're doing it. You have to be mindful. And a lot of time when you're speaking and you're saying things to other people and you're talking and you're not being mindful, you just spewing out a lot of words. You're just talking, but you're not being mindful. And so you can get in a lot of trouble with that, because you're speaking things. You could be speaking curses. You could be speaking words. Is powerful. So you have to be mindful what you're saying, how you saying it, the spirit that you're in when you're saying it, your intentions when you're saying it. You have to be mindful, because if you say something in error, if you say something that's wrong, if it was wrong and it was in error, you should get a conviction. But if you're not mindful, you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. And then if you miss it, how can you go back to correct it? You can't. So put on your whole armor. When you go out in the world, make sure you have on the whole armor of God. It is your protection. It is something that is very easy. It don't have to be a long, drawn out thing, a protocol to go out. You put on your whole armor by being mindful. What you see, what you say, where you're going. Make sure your head is covered. Mine not covered today, but y'all know I cover it. So that's that. All right, all about the healing. Look at here, my ride and dies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That's been rocking with me. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. To my new subscribers, I'm so excited. Welcome to the family. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for believing in me. I won't let you down. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is a collective reading. So you have destruction in the reverse. You have protection. You have flying monkey. And I'll give you and then you have the overall energy is house. So right off the bat. I'm not even going to go over the overall energy yet. I'm going to go right here. I have been asking God since I've been back about these readings. Because they've been so in your face, so, I mean, I think they harsh, but when I'm actually, it's not me. It's like, oh my God, you know, it's like, but I ask God, why? I'm just getting back. Why we can't ease into, and this is why. When this flipped out, I said, oh, I got my answer when this flipped out. Because the reason why this is in reverse is because God has his hand on this energy. And God has his hand on this energy because the collective as a whole is not ready. And that answers why. As soon as I got back, as soon as I start recording, it's just all of this, all that. And I'm like, God, what is going on? I mean, I just got back, right? And I'm feeling some type of way about it, but I'm believing God and trusting God because I already know that with those types of readings that I'm going to get warfare behind it, because the ops, whether it's harsh, whether it's not, it's truth. Whether the collective accept it or not, it's out there. It's in the atmosphere. They ain't heard it, they ain't seen it, whether they accept it or not. It's out there. It's in the atmosphere. It's in the airwaves. It's out there. And once it's out, once it's been recorded, it cannot be taken back. And so the ops don't want any type of truth to come out. They don't want anything of truth and value, because once it hits the airways, it can change immediately. It can change somebody's outcome immediately. And anybody that's making those types of changes have to go through some things. And this is what I mean when I say I'm standing in the gap for you. Because even though those readings that I put out didn't get a lot of views, it's not about the views. It's about truth being spoken in the atmosphere, through the airwaves. It's been spoken. It has power regardless who views it and who sees it. I didn't understand that before, but I understand it now. All these people with all these different readers with all these different subscribers, and they're not making an impact. They're just doing it just to have subscribers or just have to gain a paycheck, or it's not effective to the spiritual realm. The ones that really hold the power and really telling the truth and really can make change, that's who God honors. And it's not about how many people subscribe, how many people that tap that they like it or viewed it. That could be manipulated. So if you are a reader And you are a truth speaker. And God has you standing on the front line speaking the truth in spite of the backlash and all of the hate that's getting ready to come towards you for it. Keep going. Keep going. Because your success is closer than you think. It's closer than you imagine. So keep going. But anyway, when I turn this card over, immediately, it is so much hate, so much destruction, so much chaos, so much confusion, anxiety, and fear that's standing in this destruction. I felt it. It was so heavy. And then I looked and I said, oh, it's not in the upright. It's in the reverse. So what is this? It's the hand of God. It's Mother Nature. It's the light bearers holding back, holding all of this destruction back. Giving the light workers, getting the collective ready. That means doing whatever needs to happen to get them back on track. That means if the messages have to come across harsh and in your face, God gonna do it. That means that if you gotta lose your job to wake you up, to come back to God, God gonna do it. If you got to go into a mental institution to get yourself back on track, to hear God, God gonna do it. Because it is something coming, guys, that is, it's not gonna be playing. It's not gonna be playing. And if you're not spiritually right and spiritually minded, you're gonna collect right along with everybody else. And God is really at this time and moment holding off this from coming forth for you to wake up. Protecting you at all costs, pushing back the haters of light, pushing back all the negativity, pushing back all of this destruction, so you can have a balanced mind, make balanced decisions to get back to what matters, to get back on track to what it is that you came here to do. Now, with that being said, I know you tired. I know you weary. I know you don't want to be bothered. Because this warfare that I'm getting ready to have to go through, I don't want to be bothered with it. I'm tired of fighting these people. But you know what? That's what I have to do. I have to honor what it is that I came down here to do. And that, in order for me to be a truth speaker, what comes along with the truth speaker is warfare. They have to come at you to try to shut you up because they cannot accept that truth that you're speaking. They cannot accept it, and they don't want other people to accept it. They don't want other people to take hold to it, to grab hold to it, to if they do, they'll start releasing all of this stuff. Because all of this doesn't matter. What truly matters is what I came down here to do. What truly matters is getting back on track, getting myself in alignment with the Most High God so I can be of help and be of service. For when this comes, I'm able to hold up my light with everybody else. But if I don't align with my purpose and my destiny, and I keep running and I keep denying and I keep wanting to be like everybody else, to be free like everybody else, you are free. They are the ones that's in bondage. You free. You have to change your mindset. This is what's coming. This is the end result. This is. Because this is what God is holding it. But this and as long as God keep holding it, it keep getting bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. Because they keep getting more angry and more angry and more angry and more angry. They keep putting more energy in it. But you protect it, protect it, protect it, protect it. So if God got to keep beating you up, to get you mad, to get you angry, to get you out of the funk that you in, He gonna do it. But these flying monkeys, they got something for you. They trying to set you up. They trying to keep you stuck. They trying to keep you. They on the other side talking. They on the other side. These flying monkeys is the ones that's coming in to distract. These flying monkeys is coming in because they can't get to you any other way because you're protected. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what mindset you in because 9 times out of 10 you in hermit mode. That you got. God got something to do with that. God not going to let these people know exactly what's going on. Yeah. I'm on here saying these readings and they go and get readings done and stuff like that, but they don't know the whole story. They get pieces. And now with the veil being lifted, you got to be careful because you're not getting the whole story. You're not getting the whole truth. And so you spending your money trying to target somebody, you spending your money trying to hurt somebody, and you miss the mark. Your money is in vain because you don't have the truth. And now they're realizing in order to get the truth, they need to be right there up on you, close to you, so they can know the truth about what is actually going on. However, it's going to take the act of Congress for them to get close. So they're going to send somebody else. They're going to send somebody else. And this person that they're sending in, they want to come in and gain that information so they can take it back to the original source. So the original source can copy. It's all about power and it's all about money. So they can copy whatever it is that you got going on, so they can steal and take and your abundance and take it and tap into it and grow it and flip it and manipulate it and do whatever they do. But again, you are protected. You are protected. Regardless if you're high, regardless if you low, you are protected. It's not about your vibe. It is about why you are here. It's about who you are. You have a protection that a lot of people don't have. And the part that you have is when you are low and you giving away your energy. You are low and you're allowing people to manipulate and use and abuse you. You still protected. It's only so much they're going to be allowed to do. They're not going to be able to take all your energy. They're not going to be able to abuse you totally the way they want to, even though you allowed it. That's the difference. Anybody else, they don't have this type of protection like you do. And I'm talking to the chosen. I'm talking to the light workers who have missions, star seeds, all of them. High vibrational. You came here with a mission. A high ranking, a high vibrational mission. That you carry the cross with this mission. However, heaven and hell will protect you. They know you in the ethers and they know you in hell. They know you down and they know you high. They know you. They know your name. They know who you are. These people here, this person, these people, these places, these things, they want what you have. They want to copy it. They want to duplicate it. They want to figure it out. They want you to give it to them. They want you to surrender it. Because they're having problems. They're having problems making decisions. They're having problems in their own life, expanding and growing. Because when you were in their life, when you were around them, when you were giving to them, they didn't have to make no decisions. Your energy leaded, guided, your energy did it. Your energy did everything. They didn't have to figure anything out. They can just look at you and then get your energy, and everything was everything. Whatever they wanted, it was like a genie. Whatever they wanted to do, whatever they dreamed about, it was what they could manifest it. And so they want that back. They want it back because their life is not the same without it. They don't know how to make the decisions. They don't know what to do without your energy. They don't know how to do it without you. Life is not the same. No, their life is not the same. Food don't taste right. Even the material things that they have is not good enough. They need more. They need to try to find the happiness again, the joy and the contentment of abusing you and hurting you and keeping you low so they can be high. So that's where their gratification comes in, by keeping you low, abusing you uh, and taking and robbing you and taking your energy and leaving you depleted. That brings them joy and put them on a high. It makes them so overjoyed. And so they want that back. They're willing to send people, places, and things in so they can be able to get it back. Get their life back from you. But God says that even though things don't look good, even though things don't feel good, even though in your heart, in your mind, you ain't been doing right, God is saying, all you need to do is align with me. Let me fill your cup. Let me fill you up. Let me let me replenish your crown. Let me open up your spiritual eyes so you can see. Let me clean out your ears so you can hear. Total alignment of your chakras. Total alignment with me. And your success will be closer than you will ever imagine if you just align and keep going with me. God says, I know that you're tired. I know that you're disappointed. I know that you're not fulfilled. But if you come back and you align with me, we can negotiate some things. We can talk about some things. But when you are out of alignment and you are totally disregarding the signs that I'm sending, the messages that I'm sending, the dreams that I'm sending, the warnings that I'm sending, how can I help you? How can I stand with you? You're protected because this is part of the contract. This is part of the process that you will always be protected no matter what. But what we're talking about you being out of alignment. And I know something is coming. And I won't be able to protect you all the way. Because you won't listen. You won't surrender. You won't let me clean you up. You won't let me patch you up. You won't listen to your own discernment and your own intuition. I'm trying to warn you about what's coming. I got my hand on it right now. But in divine timing, it's all going to come to pass. And if you're not ready, you may suffer. You will suffer. There's no may about it. You will suffer. And it's only so much protection that I'm going to be able to give you because you won't listen. And you won't be you will not align up with me. So I can lead, guide, and direct you out of this pathway of destruction that's coming. Only a select few are going to be able to get out of this. And I'm trying to warn you, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help you. But some of you keep falling for this type of energy. And so you're going to have to make a choice, because your success depends on it. The outcome of your success depends on what choice you make right now about where I'm trying to lead you and how I'm trying to help you. You can continue on this path, or you can go back and align. There is no judgment. You are already forgiven. There's no problem. There's no issue. But whatever karma you have racked up, you must pay. But we can negotiate how you get through that karma. We can talk about it. But everybody must pay the price for what they do. Nobody is exempt. Right. And bam! And there it is. That is the message. So, with that being said, I'm asking again that you click the like button, get this message out, share it. Just please, like it, share, and hit the comments, hit the emojis. Let a sister know you're still working with me, that how this affected you. Did you receive it? Is this something that helped you? In the comments. I'm sending love, I'm sending healing your way, and Trinity is